Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Financial Survival, sponsored by Discount Gold and Silver Trading. I'm Melody Cedarstrom, and today is Friday, the 24th of April, 2009. And again, thank you for joining us this afternoon. We appreciate you taking the time to listen to the program today. This program is brought to you by Discount Gold and Silver Trading. 1-800-375-4188. That's 1-800-375-4188. And questions for the program today, you can direct them to discountgoldandsilver@yahoo.com. And, of course, if you have any questions regarding your gold and silver coins and portfolios, you can direct that to discountgoldandsilver@yahoo.com also. And visit our website at discountgoldandsilvertrading.net. And we archive the programs there on a daily basis, so if you can't catch us on shortwave, you can always go to the website and listen to the daily program. Pretty good day in gold today. Again, we're above 900, up 860 at 913.40. We have silver up 8 at 1292. We have platinum down 5 at 1184, and palladium is basically unchanged at 236. A big down day in the U.S. dollar today, and everything else appears to be on the green side. And we also have Robert Chapman joining us from the International Forecaster, and of course he joins us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we do appreciate it. And good afternoon, Bob.
Good afternoon again. What was the numbers on the dollar?
Down 73 at 84.75.
Okay. From 3:30 this morning, the dollar was weak, and I think that gold and silver have decoupled, generally speaking, from the dollar action. But anytime the dollar is weak, it can't do anything but help gold and silver. Used to be a closer relationship than that, but it's not the same anymore. I just got some figures in for the first quarter, and they were on the ETF GLD, which is the gold ETF, and the numbers are staggering. I think we're looking at 1,116 tons now. And, I was saying to my wife that I really don't think they've got that gold, because I can't identify, and nobody else can either, where they're buying their gold from. And, I in the back of my mind, being suspicious, something I was trained for, I can't help but think that they are certainly not buying physical metal in total. They can't be. There's just no proof, except their word that they are in fact buying gold, because nobody is announcing that they are those sellers. And you usually find out, people might think the gold and silver business, the mining business, even the stock market and commodity markets are big places. They're not. And most people know each other, or they know who each other are. They do business with each other or against each other. And so, if XYZ was selling bullion to GLD, people would know it. I mean, there would be commentary. And everybody is saying the same thing in the journalistic area. I mean, nobody knows that where they're buying this gold from. So everybody's skeptical. So I was saying that with those kind of numbers, if they didn't have the gold, and it would be a disaster for the investors. And that's why I've kept away from recommending either of the ETFs in gold and silver, because I don't think they've got the physical. I just don't. And I don't know what's going to come of it, but there may be a lot of unhappy people, because I think they probably have the money. They may have bought forward contracts, but will the people they bought from be able to deliver? Who knows? At the same time, you get a situation, and I don't have the numbers in front of me, but they'll be in the gold section for tomorrow, and they'll be under Thursday. I've got them in there. And I might have some for today. I don't know yet. And it shows that half the gold that's eligible for delivery has been claimed for delivery. Now, that can change, and we've got next week and maybe Thursday. Let's see, the 24th, 5th, 6th. Yeah, probably Friday. And some of them may bend and take cash, the professionals. They figure, what do they care? They get a premium for it, probably. But there's a lot of people taking delivery, and if they all took delivery, which they may, one more month like this, and which will be June, and they won't have any gold. Unless gold is shipped over from the other category. And, you know, when we had December, they received gold, which I don't know was either lent to them or they purchased from the European Central Bank because the figures match. I mean, is the ECB going to go give more gold? And in both gold and silver, their inventories haven't changed in months, which means the inventory figures are no good. They're lying again. So I just thought I'd mention all of that. We've had a very, very, very good week in gold and silver. Earlier in the week, we were led by silver, and today gold led the way, which is good. We have these pundits who have been calling for $600, $700, or $800 gold. One of them is calling for $300. And they've been wrong over and over and over and over again. The chartists, wavists, cyclists, and it can't work in these markets because they're being manipulated by the United States government. And so, you know, we just moved from 868 to, what was the close today?
913.
So 68 and 32, 913, what am I doing here? 13 and 32, it's moved $45 this week. And it did it in a very orderly manner. And you could see there was lots of selling going on. And they couldn't stop it. And China admitted today that they've been a buyer of gold since 2003. So they got a lot more gold than people thought they had. I got it in tomorrow's issue. I picked up the link on it rather than trying to rewrite it. And we have declining the production at mining companies throughout the world. Of course, none of the companies that we recommend, but anyway, lots of them. And, you know, the shortfall is probably going to be 250 tons of gold. That's a lot. And so everything fundamentally points to higher gold prices. So, you know, I was on Gold Stake this week. It'll air tomorrow. And we were talking about Jesse Livermore. And there was a book he wrote called Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. And he operated between, I would say, 1872. I'm guessing now because I can't remember. We'll say 1872 to 1935-40. See, he was a young man when he started. And he made, during the 29 crash he was short, he made $2 billion, the equivalent of $2 billion today. And he says, look, The only way I've ever made money, and he lost several fortunes, incidentally, by not listening to himself, was to be patient. You pick the trend. If you're right on the trend, you go long, and you stay long. That's how you make money. And that applies to gold today. We have been in a bull market since June of 2000. And it's going to go on for a minimum of 3 or 4 more months. Yeah, 3 or 4 more years. And I don't know why I said months, but anyway. And so, you don't hop on another horse, or you don't get out of your position